Once again, a very good evening to all our live streamers out there. Today is phase 2, day 2, and a quick shout out to all the fathers out there. A happy Father's Day. I bet you guys are all having a superb dinner right now. Queuing up for your best restaurant, having your best dinner. But here we are today. We are going on live, and hopefully it can bring some laughter to you guys and some enjoyment while you're gonna have your dinner. My name is KEF, and my co-host is Kelly.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Let me see some of the comments coming in. Right. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I bet today, phase 2, day 2, everything is going to be back to normal. We are having our own meetings, and with safety precaution, everything all precaution all set in basically. So how about you guys out there? Have you started your new norm? Maybe it's a bit different, but yet we are actually picking up from the brand new start basically. So I've seen most people are going out everywhere. I myself I've been to survey myself in Bugis area basically to take a look what's going on. And I can actually see the crowds, coming in basically. So I'm not sure if Kelly, have you been anywhere lately?
我还没有出门到，其实。只是来做工哦。
OK 咯，你厉害咯，你厉害。
我不要怕。
Yeah. Hello everyone. Hello. Okay, so today is something as we have been, it's quite difficult to get this superstar to come in because lately he has been very famous. Everyone has been picking him up from all his sensational TikTok, and lucky enough we managed to actually get hold of him, and we are very lucky enough to have him on board today.
自我了解，他是在 Circuit Breaker 忽然间变网红是吗？
对。Okay, he has a very special gift. During the day, he's actually a consultant, a financial consultant during the day. But once it comes to the night, this gifted power in him transformed him into none other than, everyone knows, the rice cooker man. Okay, so I'm not sure how he actually do it. That's why it's like, a very dear friend of ours, also our client turned friends, a good friend of ours. So it's like, we need to have him. 真的，我一定要邀他这样 because
不可以错过吧？因为忽然间就是有一个机会，因为很多人都觉得在 Circuit Breaker 什么都做不到，还是可能有些人的生意也比较差，有些人觉得无所事事，但他呢就不一样，他就在这个 Circuit Breaker 这个一两个月来，立刻爆红。
对，而且很红到呢 magazines 8 days have him. He's on the news. He's on our national news. And 最神奇的，我们的 PM 的老婆，也 share his stuff. Mdm Ho Ching actually share his stuff, to the nation. That's something very impressive. So, you say better, I think it's like, we need to have him. That's why 我跟你讨论很久了。Then he's someone who actually, good enough to maybe we talk about some kitchen concept. Or some tips, maybe some live streamers. So today we might want you, if you're lucky enough, you might get some tips. Apart from his cooking, you get the tips from his kitchen style. So let's introduce him, our main man of tonight.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hi everyone. Thanks for having me here.
OK， 这是他的人庐山真面目，有没有看清楚？
对。You don't know why? Initially, I want to like this, right? I want to do the sumo guy like you, like that sumo guy. 那我准备好了，然后你又讲不要 sumo， 哎呀，
很难坐下来，做不了。
Yeah, true. Actually, interesting part is why? How do you actually pick up the rice cooker thing? Okay, maybe not to that. Introduce yourself first. Sorry, I'm too excited. Yeah.
Hi, Chris. Chris is here. Chris saying hello. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Hi, Dylan. How are you?
Dylan, hello. So
Dylan is from Bloom. He's pretty cool in cooking. He's another cooking sensational.
Oh, okay,
guy.
cool. So how I start? Okay, hi guys everyone. Just let me do an introduction. My name is Leslie, and I'm actually a financial consultant / agency leader at Prudential. In fact, next month will be the 10th year in the business. So one of my favorite hobbies, as you guys know, is to really cook. And I like to use the rice cooker to cook, and that's how I got my nickname. Was given by one of my fans, the rice cooker man. So that is how it got me started to do like rice cooker lor. So
Correct.
after that, then when circuit breaker happened, then I thought it was just a pinnacle where just like when the circuit breaker just about to start, right? My rice cooker also broke down. My old rice cooker of 8 years broke down. So I thought like I wanted to create a funny video on TikTok on the death to commemorate the death of my rice cooker and also initiate my new rice cooker. So that was like 2 day, every day, like the first day and second day. So I thought, hey, why not just keep doing it? So right now, I think I'm about 80 plus videos, if I'm not wrong, 70 to 80 plus video.
80多个 video，
Yeah, 80多个 video. So every
你可以
single
做一
day
个，你可以做一个 DVD 出来。
差不多可以做 DVD 了。So every single day I post one video.
National News 会帮他做了，现在。
Yeah, so every single day I will post one video lor. So
Yeah.
that's how the whole thing happened. Yeah.
So it's like after all this, right? You know, the next hit is the KFC.
That was my very first hit actually. The one
Yeah.
happened in December actually. 30th December to be exact.
You know, KFC is the biggest hit of all. Anybody who actually talk about rice cooker plus KFC, they know it's Leslie. I can tell you, even my mom, who actually viewing here, you know, the other day, 2 weeks back, she was actually talking to me. Hey, you know this guy actually, he's got a very interesting way of really doing one of the dishes. So she was telling me blah blah blah. So I quickly sure, is this him?
Yeah.
I said, today he's going to come on live. You actually can kind of view.
Handy, hello, Handy, hello.
Yeah. She's here. Florence is here. So it's like everybody know who you are. That's just the most interesting thing. And how you actually pick this up? How do you continue from there? I mean, yes, KFC is one thing, but what's next? How do you go on and on?
I think how it started was I have a passion for cooking. So it's always something that I love to do. And like because if you realize the old generation kind of kitchens, right? The laundry area and the cooking area is the same place. So a lot of times when we fry things, right, we need to either we strategize, plan properly how we do our laundry and our cooking, or we have to remove the laundry and put in the living room, or this is what usually happens. Like 我妈妈会挂衣服 on top, right? Then we have to remove the bamboo and put on the living room, cook finish, then put back, which is a very and sometimes I just think that my mom not around, right? I would just like quickly fry, then quickly just get my dinner done. But that's not. I mean, eventually also like you feel bad because like not just my clothes, it's also like my family's clothes there also. So it's like you still don't want to like dirty their clothes. So how it got me started to really use rice cooker to cook more. And especially now with circuit breaker, with everything going on, right? And all the more like, laundry is done like almost every day.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it's even harder for me to do that then. And like, since I love to cook, right, I was thinking to myself, why can't I use dishes that I love to cook and I just convert it to a rice cooker? Then just give it a shot. Lor. So
but the KFC, like, how do you know that this thing works?
The KFC was very interesting. The KFC one was actually in December, right? There was this article that went very viral about a Japanese guy used KFC to make this chicken rice, but everyone was sharing about it. Oh wow, this is very interesting, very interesting. But at that point of time when I saw it, right, I didn't see anyone got down doing it. I didn't see anyone doing it. So I thought, since everyone talk about it, but no one do it, then why not I just give it a shot? Since cooking with a rice cooker is something that I've done before, it's not something that I've not done before. So I just give it a try, give it a shot. Then I posted on my Instagram stories. Then my friend said, "Hey, there got a few people DM me, say, hey, I like the recipe there. Can you share with me or not?"
What recipe?
I said, okay. Then I put in my my IG highlights.
Okay.
I said, since post there already, then myself I just save it and just post on Facebook lor.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it. Then I posted on Facebook. 4 days later, I got 10K shares. Then like the next 4 days, my phone keep vibrating non-stop. Like every hour, I got something happening. Like someone keep messaging me. That was like super crazy. Then that is how it got me started to do more documenting of my rice cooking actually. But eventually it sort of shifted to rice cooker. Then you have it now. Now I have about 26 recipes using rice cooker.
Alright.
I think it's good because rice cooker 的话，它没有这么油烟，而且也比较干净。而且每个人的家都有一个，每个人的家一定有一个饭锅。
Okay lah. So far I realize most people have, not all lah.
I think it's a must to have now because of your video.
I think after your video, right? Everybody is like, they'll just whoever buy a rice cooker, they somehow will hashtag the rice cooker
man.
It's like,
there's a lot of people who do that. I'm very thankful for all my fans and my community members
actually,
who tag me.
For all the live streamer, okay, if you guys want to know more about Leslie, just hashtag the rice cooker man or the rice cooker man. You will actually get a lot of his feeds from all the hashtags.
Yeah.
And,
I think you saved the rice cooker business.
Yeah, I think so too. But no one wants to sponsor me. Waiting for someone to sponsor me.
During these 2.5 months during this pandemic, I think you gain even more followers. And the most interesting part is the news. The magazines, they actually pick you up. Wow, it's like impressive. This really started off with a nobody and it really rise to fame. Actually, I started to follow you is actually during your financial video speech. You plan the speech thing coming. So that part I already find very interesting. Never before people like to post a pre or post, but you did. People like to post is the perfect part where you introduce yourself, you sell whatever is needed, things, but they never do the prequel. So your prequel actually sets up another level. I guess more people start to follow you at your prequel than your actual scene. So like me, I find very interesting. Yeah. It's very interesting. Yeah. So it's like I guess you have your vision is you have done the correct path. I guess is the correct path.
Yeah, I hope so.
个人与众不同吧。
对。
Yeah, I think the thing is what I'm trying to bring across is that like ultimately, right, financial planning, be it any way, right, it's not something that it's no matter how easy I try to make it through my videos, it's still a very heavy subject.
Correct.
Through the so the penetration or entry level to talk about financial planning is very, very hard. Very hard to go in. So I at a point of time I was thinking I'll just share about food law. Like if you really like, because I think ultimately, right, I think even when it comes to like for yourself, like doing ID, doing interior designing, right, it's actually quite a very personal choice. Like what sets you apart from another person is whether 我喜不喜欢你咯. Let's be realistic. I mean, we can talk about skill sets, we can talk about what we can provide, but fundamentally it's still whether do I like you or not.
Correct.
When it comes to that, so. But the thing is, if you see my videos doing those kind of finance video, right, it's very hard for me to be too funny also because it's a serious matter of course. So I thought of it of like how can I do other things to make people know what kind of person I am as well. So I was just thinking, since I like to do cook food, then I just do food lor. So and that was how it started going, me doing more on posting more stuff on social media, my cooking. Then after that, then how it started the TikTok. So it's just like it was like what you talk about KEF, about the videos. Then I started making recipes. Then I do TikTok now.
Yeah, that's why I guess another few more sets of video. I think you can literally earn money from TikTok. I think they should pay you.
No, it's okay. But it's fun. It's just really entertaining. But I'm intending to stop at once I reach 100. Then I'll take a short break before I continue doing more, because doing one a day, their days are very easy. Their days are very tiring because a lot of things going on. Then it's very hard for me to like just put out the content there. Yeah.
So actually, I was very curious. How does it feel where your prime minister's wife actually commented on you? And shared and complained. I tell you, I will be very happy. Imagine my prime minister's wife talking to me. It's like
it was interesting. Like actually, in fact, the thing was that she shared twice.
Yeah, correct.
She shared twice. Then there was the part where like, Then I got very I was really very okay. When I found about it, right, it was not someone told me about it. I was like, someone told me about it. I was like, how come like that one? Then I go and see. I thought people bluffing me, So I thought people bluff me. So I go and see, wow, really legit she share.
你的感觉是什么？
啊，
那感觉是什么？
我以为是他有人 scam 我来骗我是他乱 share，还是 some random person impersonating her 嘛？然后去他的 actual profile，那是真的是他 share 来，那哇 damn shoot then I was very excited because to me it was like it must mean something for her to share twice.
Yeah.
Share one I think was okay, maybe like because if you see her profile she share a lot of things. So it's like okay maybe 她就喜欢 share 东西 and you find it one interesting, but to share it twice means she really saw it, you see. So that was something that I was
really
very
like your thing.
honored lah, very honored. Yeah, very honored. So I always tell people, right, do you know what happens if you share my recipe or not?
What happened?
No.
Do you understand what it means? Or rather, do you know what it means? Like,
right. It means really means something.
Really
it means I'm Jin Ho.
Yeah, really
Jin
good.
Ho.
Wow.
Cheesy, man. You're very cheesy. I like. Wow.
Yeah. So that was something that I was. Of course, I was also featured on BBC World News.
Yeah. Okay.
Also very lucky lah. But I would to say that this is something that I learned. Really learned a lot. Which the whole process it's that I don't deny that luck did play a part on how I became so popular, but a lot of it is really hard work. Like 90% of the time you know how many times I struggled to do certain recipes, how many recipes I tried and failed and tried and failed and tried and
behind
failed.
The scene, behind the
scene you don't see one. So
you see, it's
easy for people to say, oh, you just put everything in rice cooker and cook. But a lot of times I give you an example. I got one is 经济米粉 economical bihun. It took me on the 4th try, right? Then I got it. So and these are things people don't see. And like example, like things you can see, my complexion is a bit bad, not as good as last time because now I'm not sleeping
so
as
tiring.
much as I do.
太累了吧？
Tired lah, definitely. So there's a lot of behind the scenes that not a lot of people would see. But I don't deny that good luck is definitely luck plays a very big part. But definitely hard work is definitely there to reach where I am today. And it's a lot of hard work. 12 hours, 14 hours, I work non-stop. Like my insurance work, my rice cooker work, and me managing my social media content, all this. Hey, hi Jasmine, hello. Yeah.
So actually after being some popular 你的生活有什么改变？
生活 actually
有没有吗？有改变吗？
没有什么改变哦。
比较多人看。
People finding you for your planning stage of the.
Oh, but there's something that 改变. I realized that right, certain things I say now on Facebook, right, I need to think twice.
Yeah.
It can create a lot of issue ones. Like example, I give an example, right? I shared this thing. I think during when McDonald's was closed during circuit breaker, right? So I was looking. I really want to eat. I really love to eat nuggets, and I just want to go and find nuggets. Then I tried a lot of nuggets, and I found that this particular brand nugget like damn good, and really tastes almost like 98% like McDonald's. Right. And I said, okay, this one's very good, right? So I share on my Facebook. The one gained, I don't know, 6K or 7K shares. And
correct.
Singapore sold out. Like legit Singapore sold out. Like
so
that one was
and
the
you know
most
what,
crazy thing I ever done.
The rest of the 999 brands, right? They curse and swear at you.
Yeah. The rest of the brands then just, I don't know lah. But then the thing is that was the point I realized that, right, wow, the influence I have can be quite scary at times. Like, like I also shared about like Pizza Hut drumlets. That one also sold out.
Correct.
So every time I share something,
I did it. What I follow what you did actually. So for me, right, I thought that who the hell eat drumlets? Like, anytime with it. So for me, it's out of curiosity, right? I just follow your this drumlet. So I just happily just go at NTUC. It's really sold out, no.
Yeah.
Why? It's
really, really very. That's why I say that it's very. Sometimes it's like when I talk about certain things, right? I need to think twice, or like recently I shared. This nice in my room. I shared this.
Okay. Correct.
Okay. If you like truffle chips, right? This is like the most value for money one. $1 one pack.
You got sponsored.
Later sold already. 等一下就卖完了。
就卖完了，你不要讲。
A lot of people are like
Texas
about it now. So it's like these are things that like when I do things like food like this, right? Like, I need to be very careful about what I talk about. I think just be more wary, like cannot just anyhow say something then and have not think of the repercussions. I think that's very important. I think whether is it me at my level or anybody, right? You also have to think twice when you're talking on social media.
Correct. Correct. I do.
I think that's very important. But just that now at my level, right, it's a bit more scary. Like I don't want to say anything then will affect people as well.
所以你讲的话是有，你的讲的话是有影响力的。现在，尤其是讲到食物，呀，那个食物到来了，人家就会想，哎 ，Leslie 介绍了，我们快点去买。
对。In fact, I do have a lot of small SME food companies that come to me and say, hey, can you review for me and stuff like that. But I just tell them one thing that if you send to me food, right, I mean, I'm okay with it. But if the food is not good, right, I will not talk about it. I will not even show that you sent to me because, I mean, I feel that, right, I will just tell you what's wrong, what I feel is wrong, but I will not feature it at all because number one, not that I don't want to be, not that I'm being dishonest, but I feel that in this period, right, I don't think that we should like damage any brands.
Yes,
whether it's small,
very good. Yes,
especially now with those smaller F&B business, right? All the more you should help. Like, so if someone send me food and I think it's really good, right, I'll talk about it. But if it's not good, right, I'll not even talk about it. And in fact, there are some brands who came to me, send me the food, ask me to do giveaway, right? I say, actually, I don't want to do lah because the food really not very nice. So I rather you don't waste the money and I also don't want to hurt your brand. So to me, that is something that I also stand by. Like, if you can send me food, I mean, I'm okay one. I mean, it's food, I don't mind. But if it's not nice, I'll not do anything for you. But I'll tell you what's wrong. You should feedback for you to upgrade, improve lah. But definitely I'll not do anything about it. So a lot of things that I give away, usually I'll just test. I make sure that it's at least good, decent, then I talk about it. If not,
I think for you is like 你想要有一个很真实的 recommendation 一个 review，rather than 人家送东西给你，然后叫你写，然后叫你promote。
Yeah, I really don't want that. I really don't want that to be kind of like. I mean, if you pay me and it's something that I like, I mean, I'm okay lah. But if it's not something that I feel for the product, right, then I wouldn't want to do it at all because 真的就 no make sense
I think it's because 你的那个full time job 是个 financial consultant， 所以你本身的人格会比较诚实，所以 even 到了晚上的工作 ，even 是 online， 你也是对待的character 都是一样的，就是你不要。
I don't do. I think maybe like what is Kelly 所说的咯， like 职业病咯， like I don't want to give misinformation. I don't want to mislead people. Like if I think it's good, it's my own opinion, and I really think it's good, I'll talk about it. If it's not too sure, then I will not even talk about it because I really don't want to cause any misconfusion or misrepresentation of anything. I also agree with it's a 职业病 kind of thing.
Yes.
I
think it's here, right? So from here, right, what's with the sumo thing? It's like the sumo is really another one that's really also picking up from you as well.
The sumo thing, it was just random things that okay. So what happened was that I had the sumo suit, right? That was from one of my company's D&D that I went, and it was supposed to dress up as a like Japanese character. So I bought it. I think it was 3 years ago or 3 years ago. I think.
Okay, so like a good use.
Yeah. So after that, I've been leaving it in my cabinet for the longest time. And then after that, recently we talked about. We talk about this like TikTok. Then I ran out of idea already. I said, just use the sumo suit and just start shooting things off.
Okay. Hi, Candy. What's up today? How are you, Candy? Let's introduce you. Yeah, introduce you to Rice Cooker Man. Go and Google him. You know, everybody knows him.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, from the sumo. What other things you actually a character? What other characters you have besides the sumo?
I have a wife. I have wife slash mother. I have wife slash girlfriend. Then a mother, and that's about it, lor.
So all this TikTok, right? You keep posting. So you pause, you redo, you pause, you redo, or someone actually film for you.
No, all I do myself.
Gosh,
I would say 90% of the time I shoot myself. Like 10% it's when it's certain the videos, right, I get my sister to help. Because sometimes you need a bit of like
the running one, the run around neighborhood one.
Run neighborhood, okay.
Got one
the TV running like
this. Oh yeah, the TV running, the run around,
我有看的嘞，我有做功课的。
那个刚刚recent而已。Yeah, those kind of will need someone extra to help me do the hold the camera angle lor. Once in a while, I'll get my sister to join in, but most of the time it's me lah. But it's really not easy.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy. Then for all this, right? Those I guess I saw that people are actually approaching you for branding. So are you going to continue this branding for them, or
Yeah, definitely. It's still something that if I think you're referring to the me sharing to my what is it called like my industry, whereby I tell them like how I do my social media branding and how do you bring up your personality out in the social media thing. That's something I'm still doing, and I'm helping my in terms of my industry practitioner friends, colleagues to help them with that as well, because I feel that, in fact, I got a lot of other people from different industries also asking me as well, because the skill set's the same. And from there, it's more about bringing more awareness to yourself as a brand, and I think it helps a lot lah. I mean, especially this day and age now that everything's going digital and everything going social media, right? And people are spending so much time on social media, right? It's going to be noisier and noisier. It's how you're going to stand out and make sure that your brand people can hear, and not just hear but also see.
I think it's about thinking out of the box to be distinctive. To let people notice, and because it's like 很多人都做这行, how to identify, how do we differentiate yourself within the others?
Yeah, you're right. Especially now, like example for your case, like I mean, interior designer, there's so many interior designers. How to make yourself stand out? I mean, I can like your face. You can tell me you're using what Bloom system. You can tell me everything, but ultimately, is do I get to know who you are to begin with? That's another story. Yes. That's another problem altogether, ma. Yeah.
Right. So that's the thing is like people are asking us, why does your company want to do live, and why you want to interview? So I keep telling them all these people actually come on board live. They are real life clienteles of us who became friends, who just want to share a story about the journey of their personal life, and maybe the journey through a renovation. So like for yourself, you are very good with the kitchen layout and things like that. Even during the time that we actually partner up with doing our kitchen and things like that, you already have your own mindset, I think about 5-6 years, and you're very good at it. And a lot of friends who actually not in this trade, they also get advice from you as well. Not from you, actually from you. Because as a homeowner, right, you know the right characteristic of positioning what is right and what is not right. You see? So it's really good for a real person to actually convey this message. Whereas they actually, when come to me, they'll think that, it's because of aesthetic, you want me to sell you this, that kind of thing. So that's why that's not what we want. That's the reason I think we really did about 20 episodes of this live. And they are all our clients, back clients till right now today. Yeah. So it's like, wow. It's like, the interesting part is, this is what we want to give back to the viewers as well, and it's also like to broaden our viewers up as well.
Correct. I think it's very important as well, because like for example, a lot of my friends who are doing when they're doing the kitchen, especially the kitchen renovations, right? They will ask me, because not way before I'm a rice cooker man, but because of I always cook, I always spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Experience.
They'll ask me like, hey, as a person who always cook often, right, what are the things you need to look out for? What are the things you need to take note of? And because of that, then I've been helping a lot of them to just give like certain good pointers for them to just decide. And I also agree with what KEF just said. Like sometimes when interior designers say, right, do this, right, then they might think that, it's because 赚比较多钱是吗? That's why you're asking me to do this. But sometimes there's a reason behind it that not a lot of people would know. Yeah, I mean, it's better. I think I totally agree with you. It's like, speaking of personal experience, it's really a lot better. Especially it's like what I know, what I don't know, and what I feel makes sense. Yeah.
So maybe for the live streamer right now who is actually viewing, is there any special tips from you? I mean, if you want to create a kitchen layout or a setup from a kitchen.
Okay,
based on consumer thinking. Yeah.
What I think the most important, the most important thing for me is how many appliances you're going to have at home in your kitchen. Then it's how many PowerPoints you need. Personally, I'm very particular. This might just me being me lah. Like I will actually count out how many appliances I'm going to have, and each appliance has their own dedicated PowerPoint. So let's just say I've got a rice cooker, I have an air fryer, I have an oven, microwave, I have anything that I have. What we'll do is that I will have make sure that every individual have their own PowerPoint.
So
Why?
the is like there's no sharing of points
There's no
for
sharing of
individual appliances. Yes.
Because the thing is, what I feel is
reason?
because eventually, probably when you have kids, you need enough PowerPoint for the sterilizer lah, and so and so forth, right? These are things that we don't know when will happen. Maybe you have kids, maybe you don't have kids, you don't know when, right? So if you already have plotted out enough PowerPoints, take away the baby stuff, I'll just talk about all the individual things, right? You realize that you don't need a lot of the multi-plug. Because multi-plug, if you realize, okay, I'm from SCDF when I was in the army. So you also know that multi-plugs is also a source of fire. Yes. Electrical fire. So of course you don't want to overload your PowerPoints, right? So if you can stagger out, like rice cooker has one, air fryer has one, everything. If you are the very old school like my mother, that kind one must close the main power, then 省电 kind, right? Then you just need to close one thing, you 省电 already, but you can still operate the rest of the appliances, That's one. Two, in case you got any additional appliances you have, you no need to overload it because everything is all catered for. You just need to maybe one or two PowerPoint to share.
One of the individual one by itself.
Then it's only one or two maybe you need to share. That's it. You don't need to share a lot of the PowerPoints. Because I've seen people kitchen, right? Not enough PowerPoint. One plug for three, four things. Like, wow, very scary actually. Like, and it's all very, very hot area, it's very hot area and it's hot and wet. So the chances of things happening, it's there, you see. So personally, I'll not take the risk. So usually for that, I would usually always ask people to always count how many appliances going to put in the kitchen, and then you just make sure everyone has a PowerPoint, and you try and, if possible, right, start to allocate where they are going to be ready. Then at least when you're planning your kitchen, right, you know what are the things going to put. Correct. Example, like one of the things that I learned also, it's I spoke like I spoke like
you went through everything.
If you like to use a lot of air fryer. If you like to use air fryer and you got oven, right, you need to make sure your tabletop is at least quartz. You cannot use compact plus. With compact plus, if you put something hot, you'll have a burn mark there. So that's why I understand what I know. So you have to make sure that your tabletop is quartz. So if you pull out the drawer for the air fryer, you can put it there and rest. Or your kitchen, or your baking oven, or your baking tray, because a lot of people don't know. Then after you just put, got burn mark already, just sell liao. You cannot possibly just suddenly change your whole tabletop, but it's going to be a big project, to do that.
So, but this one is you have seen it yourself, obviously the burn mark, or you've seen it yourself.
Experience it.
I didn't experience it. I didn't make the mistake, but I seen people make the mistake, so that's why I learned from it. And I always share with people like these are the things that you need to take note of, lor. Like if you have air fryer. If you personally, I will not use compact plus unless you're using it for like a bar top or what. Then maybe can lah. But if it's on your kitchen side, maybe you should consider using quartz. That's my idea. Again, I'm not. This is what I feel is the right thing lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then for then the positioning.
Positioning wise, I think it's very important to make sure that you try and segregate out the wet and dry kitchen if possible, lor. That's one thing you need to think of. Like you always think of like, if I put this, okay, this is something that I have a pet peeve about, which I totally don't understand why. I don't know why most interior designers always make this problem, which is they like to put the what you call it, the drying tray rack for
dish rack,
right? Yes. They always like to put in a very awkward position, or they like to put above the sink. But the funny thing is, right, they put above the sink, right, but they still put a plate. They're like, why need to put a plate? Then isn't it that water drip, then the pan 不是会湿掉咩?
Yeah, because some of the dish rack actually come with a stainless steel base. So you have the water will drip on the stainless steel base, then you take out and throw away.
Yeah, which also a very interesting thing, which I also don't understand, because if you realize that the stainless steel tray is actually somewhere around my forehead or my eye level, head level. So when I pull out, right, I need to be very careful, because I don't even know whether I'll do it. Then I realized that, right, most of the times some people will actually remove the stainless steel tray so that the water will drip into the drain, the sink. So that's something that it's just a personal pet peeve lah. Like I've seen a lot of people, the angle quite one or not aligned properly with the sink. Then if you ask me, that's something that usually I tell people to take note of that law, because you're spending money on something that have some issue on.
I think probably based on their how they use the kitchen, the habits of how they use it. Yeah, I will only say like everybody have different type of usage. Or some people they prefer higher, or some people they prefer lower. All this, so all these are cater based. Or example, when we do your kitchen, right? 我们是跟着你的liking 嘛，跟你的尺寸去做。So everything is all organized just for you 嘛。
Yeah, in fact, I don't have a drying tray.
Yeah, you didn't have any of that.
Yeah, in fact, I because I buy those is it Simple Human? Standalone one. So the filter that goes out.
It dropped directly into the sink.
Without the tray to collect water drop and splatter everywhere. Yes, I totally agree with you. So the thing is that right, to begin with, I'll never put there. That's the thing. That's my take lah. But if I put the stainless steel tray, right, like it's actually, if you from another angle, because of majority people will not have the height to go and see what's inside, right? So it might be collecting water for all you know. Then it's a mosquito breeding ground. If you think about it, I mean, I'm a bit further lah.
For me, making sure this don't happen. We always advise our client making sure that the tray has to be drained every day. Even for myself, the drain has to be, the drainer, the tray have to take out and you drain it dry. That's something that you have to do basically, because otherwise you're gonna be a breeding ground kind of thing.
For sure. I mean, every design has the pros and cons. It's just whether you need to weigh them, or you need to weigh which one is pros. Like for me, I don't have the tray. My one is by the sink. There's just one additional drying rack that I have. Reason being because I don't have a lot of dishes to begin with, and I want to have that as a more space. So in the end, that space that I have above my sink, right, is actually my spices condiment bar, which all my spices, everything I throw there. So it's a very different thing, because I put down already. I can because sometimes spices will get a bit like dirty, right? I'll wash, then I'll put on top. So this is just my personal preference. Again, like what you say is very true. Sometimes it's very hard for us to picture it, especially if you never had your own house before, right? It's very hard for you to picture it, how your kitchen layout should be. But just think of like what are the common movements that you have. Visit your friend's house. I personally feel that at our age, you should have like friends really have their own place already, right? Don't go visit their place. Just have a feel of using their kitchen a bit. Hey, let me use your kitchen for 15 minutes. Let me play around with it. Then you see, is it something is it something that I'm comfortable with? Is it something I like? Like what are things that are pet peeves? You can ask around. I think it's really good to ask around. That's also how I learn.
I think you can like 那些人要装修之前，可能要先煮个饭吧，来 test 一下他们的 style of cooking。
煮饭会比较好啦，你煮过一个饭，你就会懂 what makes sense and what don't make sense。
有一个 action 在那边，所以你知道到底哪一个方面是最好用，还是最实用？你要的东西是什么？因为很多人都讲，Kelly KEF， 我的厨房好像没有煮的，只是摆美而已。
有。
但就很多人都是这样讲的，可是过了 circuit breaker 每个人讲，Kelly 跟 KEF 我的厨房是有用的，我们是要用一个，现在不是摆美了，是有用的。好彩当时你跟我们讲的厨房是要做到好才是当做一个厨房，不是只是摆美。对，所以就是这样。
Dylan said what tabletop style drainer is also cool. Yeah, I used my brand I used was Simple Human. Invest a little bit. Okay, it's a bit expensive. I don't deny it.
You are so branded, Leslie.
No, but it's good. It's really good. Simple Human is really good. I mean, some things I think is worth spending. Some things I don't think is worth spending. Like, ask me buy Dyson fan. I think Dyson fan. I don't see the reason need to buy Dyson fan lah. But you tell me buy like Simple Human, the dishwasher. Certain things I think is worth to spend.
Kelly.
不懂啊。我这个很 honest. I'm very honest in terms of what I want to say, because I just like to I just tell you what I think is right, what is my own
不会啦，
personal
不会，
opinion.
因为这些 I will only say that 每个人的需求都不一样，每个人要的东西都不一样。有些人是觉得，像 for Leslie 他不需要，他只要一个饭窝，可能他不用一个 oven， 可是有些人就要一个oven，
还是 oven 啦，
还是有些人的饭锅只是大概煮一个白饭还是粥，马上的饭锅可以煮20多道菜，所以全部人的需求都不一样。很像 Leslie 肯去研究，肯去 experiment， 然后去做实验，然后去做不同的菜。可是可能给我是白饭粥就够了，不用煮太多，其他可以打包，还是我可以去 Leslie 家吃。
也是可以，现在可以来我家吃了，现在可以 ，just make appointment in advance 就可以了。
然后没有 appointment 呢，我老。
没有要 make sure 吗？有料吗？材料煮给你吃吗？
不可以，I think 你会很多人排队，因为一旦你 post 的东西，就这样多人去，they talk about，they share of thing， 哇，真的是你真的是要 share 样东西 ，give out，like today 你的那个今天 you are giving out the 炒粿条，Hokkien米 right 啊，
给了4个还是5个，忘记了。刚才在那边炒，所以有刚才 before 我们本来 we are supposed to do a prep show right，I got a bit late。So because 我在一直在 making sure that I send out all my all the dishes to my friends.
So funny. Some of my friend viewer, hey, is he giving the Hokkien mee to the viewer? Is it the live streamer tonight? 他讲 no, he never tell me he's going to give out anything.
没有。I have lah. If you want, I can have lah. But you can.
No, because I think you just post.
I don't think I want to serve you also lah. 不冷了，不好吃。Yeah.
So the thing is, you just posted a thing, and then so happened, and then concurrently we actually share this thing and tag you. So many people asking, 哇，今天是不是你要 share？
今天是有 Hokkien 米是吗
？Hokkien 米，今天是给 free Hokkien 米是吗？我想没有 ，He has never no prep me no giving out free Hokkien 米 tonight. They say.
Yeah, I know what I mean. It's fun. Really, definitely fun. Like it's I always believe like the joy of eating is a very joyful thing, and to share that joy with people, it's something that makes me very happy to really cook. That's why like kitchen is something that is very close to my heart. Like every time I talk about kitchen, I'm very passionate about planning for kitchen because I think that it's a skill set that it's very important to have, especially like in the past people would say 不用啦，我可以打包啦，我可以这样 but like look at circuit breaker and everyone was forced to cook because of how expensive things are, and you realize that it's really not that difficult. In fact, that is really my motto that I have when it comes to doing my recipes as well. It's meant to be as simple as easy as possible, so anybody can be a chef at home. Not necessarily need to have a lot of experience, not necessarily need to have a lot of talent in that sense. You just need to follow my instruction step by step, and you can have like mochi, you can have mac and cheese, you can have fried rice, you can have what? You can have even recently what's up pandan chiffon cake. Yes. You can really do a lot of things. So it's just a matter of make things simpler. Like I think a lot of times we always want to make things very fancy, then realize that actually things simpler is a lot easier. Yeah.
But then from here on, right? So like your mom got any complaint or your mom say, hey, why you disturb my
Oh, this is a very interesting story. So what happened was that right, initially my mom right was very angry with me. 她就讲，煮一个饭这样麻烦咩？要拍这样做照咩？要这样咩？要那样咩？你煮饭很麻烦的嘞，因为拍照啦，这个啦，要那个啦，要这样啊那样，哇，很累的。Then she got very fed up with me. Then she was like,
okay,
me. Then after that, I was featured on Channel 8, right? So I say, Channel 8来我们家拍来拍 because at that point of time, Channel 8 had the license to come to my house to shoot me doing the cooking everything. Then after that, then it was on 7:30. I think it was after the 6 o'clock news. Then it was 7+. So after that happened already, right? Then every time I cook 他就问我你需要时间吗？你有喂吗？你跟我讲你要喂，有喂我就移给你。So everything happened already, right? 他就换了哦，你要做什么？你跟我讲，我给你喂，你做先不用紧。你要拍照你拍咯，你要做 video 你做咯，你做。
so the attitude 换了啦，整个 attitude 换了。
上 Channel 8就变 legit 了了，就 OK 你 legit 了了，你要做什么？
我儿子会煮的哦。
错，应该讲我的儿子上电视，不是我儿子会煮。
Yeah, so that was the funny part 咯，the how it changed from 一直 judge 我在 like judge 我做什么东西到你要做什么你做不用紧，你跟我讲你需要什么东西我给你做。
他有没有讲他要帮忙你？
不用 I think 有帮我洗咯，because 有时候我做完it takes really a lot of effort right to do a live do live already, right? Then usually like the next half an hour I really don't do anything because just very tired one. So I usually just rest. Then usually she will like sort of help me to wash because 我煮饭的话，then 全家人就吃了嘛。
对。
So Leslie，你自己煮的你有吃吗？
有，
因为很多厨师是自己煮可是不吃的。
没有，
因为煮完已经很累了，他们没有那个mood在吃了。
OK， 有时候会这样子，但我还是会吃，因为我会 lose 那个 appetite per se， 是因为我已经在怎样讲呢？我已经在吃了。
OK。
因为你煮说你边煮边
tasting。
对。
OK。
That's the reason why.
So actually, overall， 你有什么感想啊？Like it happens 就是那2个月。
感想啊，就很感激。I mean, very very thankful for everyone who supported me throughout this whole 2 months and giving me this opportunity to be where I am today. Like, in fact, almost every time that some brand that comes to me that always want to sponsor me something, right? Like I really got a lot of people want to sponsor me food, sponsor me this and that. Right? I always tell them that can we do a giveaway instead? I really want to give back to my community members and people who encounter me because the truth is, right, as an influencer of sorts, I mean, I don't know whether I'm an influencer. I would like to call myself a content creator, but for myself to be where I am today, right, it wouldn't be possible without the support of whoever has supported me, whoever has helped me. Every like, every share, every comment helps me to be where I am today. So that's the reason why that every time I got any opportunity like today, right, 我煮饭，我刚刚讲，你们 just cover 我的那个 Grab delivery 的 cost. But the 材料我还 I okay one, like 虾啦，我用好吃的 shoba 啦 everything is all on me. I pay. Effort 是我 but to me it means a lot to me because okay, to pay the delivery 有点凶啦 for me honestly. But at least
明白。
the cost of the 料 already I cover already because I think that right while we are being I mean I got popular because of all your support, but if I don't know how to 感恩回馈他们的话 right, I feel it's it's not right lah. So that's why you can see that almost every week I'm doing a giveaway. Like this weekend I'm doing 10 o'clock I'm going to close the giveaway for the durian one. So for Father's Day. So because I make it very special because I told the vendor who came to me, I told them that 我要这个 giveaway right, Sunday 我的这个人 who win right sure can eat durian. So Father's Day you can celebrate with durian because that's what I also want my father to have. So every time this kind of giveaway I always plan with either food that I believe in, food I tried before, and I always say that okay, you know what, try and give more to them.
Correct.
I will do my best to help you to push up your to build up your branding lah. So I think it's a very fair trade. Like nobody loses in this whole situation. I get the popularity.
Correct.
My fans get the food and the brand also get some branding as well. So I think it's a win or all, but I think it's very important for that. That's why even to date, right? Do I earn money from this rice cooker thing? Yes, I do earn a little bit because I recently did a first paid class. Class to people 还钱to 教他们怎样煮饭. So that was the first time people pay me. Then there was once I just out for the fun of it, right? Someone actually hired me to do a Facebook Live 那种卖东西的 just for the fun, just try it for fun.
没有人叫你卖鱼是吗？没有人卖鱼哦。
有卖鱼，他叫我卖鸡。
卖鸡，
真的卖鸡，真的。
Is it what frozen chicken and things like frozen chicken?
Of course 啦，他不可能拿这只活生生的鸡，然后叫人家买 right? So funny.
So because of all these things, right? These are the 2 times that I really got paid for something. Anything else that came to me that has many things with money, right? Generally, you don't give me the money, you just do giveaway for me, can already. So that's what I always believe today. I mean, not that because my main job still pays me money, which I'm very thankful for. So I think that like using this, it's a very good way for me to really help people, especially
return back
now,
to society.
I think this is my way of contributing back to people. Like every time I give away, right? Even though it's random, right? Sometimes people I see first time winning lucky draw, and it really makes their day. You see, especially during this period, right? We're at home, sometimes 赢一个东西，赢一罐酱油 right， 你开心，因为
Yeah, no, I feel I totally understand. I feel you.
Yeah, so that's the reason why even winning a $5 voucher, right, you'll feel very happy because the joy of winning is there, you see. So and that to me is something that I want to bring also to people as much as possible.
I think it's not the amount or it's not the quantity that people wants to get. It's the lucky that 我很幸嘞，我拿到 something.
对。
And someone probably to them 是我 Leslie rice cooker man， 我从他手中拿到东西嘞。
Yeah, so that's something that
is
makes me very
different,
happy as well. Yeah. That's
Sorry
very
on the live streamer today 今天没有 lucky draw. Sorry 哦。
没有 lucky draw， 没有。
今天没有 lucky draw， 今天不要误会哦，你们。然后开始人家骂我们，为什么没有 free 炒粿条还是什么？今天
纯粹是讲跟 Leslie 谈天，然后介绍给那些out of goodwill 给那些还没有开始认识 Leslie， 还是只是认识一半的人，再 continue 的认识他。其实他是有一个 main job 的。他不是个 rice cooker man 而已。对。
没有赚钱的，是拿来做饭的。
没有赚钱的，真的是没有赚钱的。我也是很谢谢他肯上来，没有赚我的钱，吓到我。
Me, if can help, definitely I will do anything to can help. I will definitely try and help in any way because I think when it comes to, especially when it comes to interior designing, planning for your kitchen, right? I mean, appreciate when it comes to designers, you give us like opinions. You give us like these are things to do, but I think ultimately as us as the consumer, you need to think of what we really want. Up to you is okay, but after that you're the person who is going to be the one using it. So you may not see like some people like Compact Plus 很便宜，为什么你不要用 Compact Plus? But they don't see the downside of Compact Plus because
不可以这样一直讲这个，不可以这样，不要害我们。
OK。
没有，我们要讲的是 even the branding that Leslie mentioned is based on 他的 experience or 他的 friend experience.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things take note of law. You need to take note of law. Like you ask around and you really have to really spend time in the kitchen, right? Thinking, visualizing what you want to do, how you want to cook, and how you want to do your things. The usual movements of like 收盘啊、洗盘啊、煮饭啊这样。哪里放盘啊？哪里垫盘啊 ？Where you going to put this? These are you may think it's never mind when I have my own house, my own kitchen, I'm going to settle it. But all these little things, right, play a very big part when you have your own house and your own kitchen, right? You realize, oh no, I should have put this there. Oh no, I should have put that here. Then, especially when it comes to space planning, right? That one is something that even I roughly know. I will always ask, like I ask you guys, like, hey, is this okay or not? Is this doable or not? Because as much as I think I know, but this is what I want, but
might not be practical.
The practical part of things, whether is it doable, is it practical, is you guys will have more experience, definitely for sure. So that's something that I always feel that we always it has to work hand in hand, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Definitely, yeah.
So so from here on, what's next? What's the future steps of Leslie?
And any more other equipment? Or
no,
only...
no. If you ask me, right, okay, I have two.
你最想要做的其他的 equipment 是什么？其他的电器是什么？
没有嘞，she has rice cooker 嘞。
还是 OK。
我还是觉得 rice cooker is still my like nothing else I can think of. Like I mean, got air fryer, got oven, but I still think rice cooker is still something that it's a lot cheaper, easier, and you can really do a lot more things. Like you really can do anything. 要煮饭、煮汤、煮 dessert.
Yeah, because 现在的 rice cooker 都很多 multi function， 而且
maybe can upgrade to the multi function cooker 这样咯， or multi purpose cooker 咯。But it's still a rice cooker essentially lah. It's just an upgraded version of it.
Okay, 其实很多人 right， 他们去电器店啊，去那种 departmental store， 他们买饭窝，很多人会觉得 especially mothers。他们买的时候讲，我不需要这样多function ，normal 就好。把现在的 rice cooker 其实是多，它的功能是多到你什么都可以煮，而且价钱也不贵 ，compared to conventional traditional 的。其实就是你要找那些 traditional 反而贵过那些multi function 的。
对，真的。
对。
Very funny thing 是每个人都懂可以做这东西，但没有人要 try to 做。
对。
对呀。
So it's only when I 开始 post 的时候，人就原来可以这样做啊！那你有这个 function 你可以用啊。But for me, in fact, my recipes I never use any of those function also. there's a very simple reason, because not everyone has that function in their rice cooker.
Yeah.
So I always try and make sure that the rice cooker, I use the normal cook white rice method. Of course, when you bake, then you use bake lah.
Yeah.
If you're baking a cake, you want to porridge, you put porridge the function to porridge function. But I will usually use the cook rice function for everything I do, even though my rice cooker can do more than that. Reason being because I just want to make sure that whether what kind of rice cooker you use, you can still do the same as me. But if you have that function, you can do a lot more. So yeah, so next time 你讲人家讲我需要什么 appliance 讲买 rice cooker
买饭锅。
我跟你讲，我认识一个人哦，他很厉害煮 rice cooker 的。你不信我打给他，你问他咯。
But so out of curiosity, any brand approach you? I mean, any particular brand approach you?
Got one particular brand approach me to want to
do demo
送我啦，但那时候我已经买了的，所以 in the end 他没有送我。Then 他给我一个 demo set to try to play with, but yeah, but no one actually say that they sponsor me yet lah. So
you want me to link for you?
So those are in the electronic company one, like Philips, like Panasonic. You know, I'm here. Look for me. Thank you very much.
Leslie， 我有空投。
OK， 你给我知道。我要。我用这么多 cooker at least 帮忙下没有啦。I just think it's a very interesting thing to look at it as最不起眼的一个 equipment, right, can do so many things for you. I think that's the most fun thing out of all. So I always think it's very, very, very fun. Like my recipes, I always try to make it easy and a lot of people fun. And in fact, I always see the most thing that touches my heart the most is, especially, it's easy to the point, right? The mothers, right, get their kids to help them to cook. So that's something that I always see. I feel very it's very heartwarming to me, because it's like 小孩子都可以做的东西。So that's something that I really feel it makes me very happy, and especially every time people tag me, right, I'm very, very happy to see they use my recipe. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, let's wrap things up. I mean, I guess thank you very much for coming on board. The Phenomenal Live. Sharing your thoughts, your personal thoughts as well. This actually is very informative, especially for end user. Rather than listening to ID or designer, it's better to get a actual clue set, from a real end user yourself. You see, I mean, it's really a very informative session throughout this 1 whole hour. And it's like it's like I still want to go on and on, but it's like 1 hour. It's like we have to wrap things up. Otherwise, you have to do your thing. You have to go and celebrate your Father's Day.
他要 continue 他的 giveaway, right?
没有，
Okay. I think it's going to be quite tiring day for you as well,
Yeah.
Once again,
I'm happy to be here. I'm really very happy to hear. It's something that I actually look forward to.
Okay.
Really, because to me it's something that I have a lot of passion about. Really, like when it comes to like kitchen planning, all these things, it's something really, really that everybody that has a new house, right, I always say you need anybody to help you to plan your kitchen, no? Let me know. So really, it's something that I'm really very passionate about. Like legit, because I think that 在家吃个饭是个很幸福的东西。我觉得自己本身觉得，尤其是自己煮的饭很幸福的。Whether 你是老公煮给老婆，还是老婆煮给老公 ，I think it's a very blissful.
True.
So that's why I always feel that, like, if I can make things better, easier for you, to make sure that encourage you to cook at home, that's something that I would love to do, lor.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thanks
for coming.
Let's have a meal together once this whole crazy pandemic over.
You need to try your rice cooker dish.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite you.
Maybe one day 你们做你们的 live， 你们做你们的那种 like open house, right？ 你请我啦，我不要 charge 你钱啦，我就 charge 你料的钱咯。then 我就在那边煮一个 recipe, so you can see how the kitchen planning works for your rice.
Leslie, 我看我的 office 不够你的 fans 的位置在。
没有啦，没有这样讲啦。
No, yeah, we can have Leslie as the main chef, we sous chef, Then I'm serious about this. I'm not joking. I'm really serious. If you ever have open house, you need someone to cook, ask me to come. Yes.
Okay.
Let's approach on your phase 3. Definitely after phase 3, when the whole thing's a bit more relaxed, we are going to have a lot of things. This is something that we are looking for. If you have followed us, right, our showroom are actually a live showroom, and we are actually opens up to a lot of people who are actually doing demo. That means we are really doing dough baking, flower arrangements, and things like that. So we are actually open. So yeah, very concept, very good idea. We definitely will have you one of the day doing a live session.
Definitely. Looking forward to that.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks again. Thanks again.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Leslie. 谢谢你，
Thank you.
谢谢。
拜拜。
Thank you, Kelly. Bye bye.
拜拜。
So 好，今晚回去煮饭了吧？
然后去买饭窝先，要买多功能的饭窝，才可以做到这些东西。
Actually, keeping very simple, like what Leslie I mentioned. I mean, cooking is not, a huge Einstein. You need to be, you need to have a lot of knowledge, kind of thing. Keep things simple, keeping logical.
It's always try and error, I would say.
对，
Yeah.
很多人应该是做得到啦。说真的，所以真的是谢谢 Leslie to actually, 我要感谢他，他这么感恩，he actually doing a lot of things, giving back, which is something that we ourselves should be looking forward or should be going towards that direction 啦 to give back to the society. 这个是一个我们想一来都想做的，其实我们两个都一来都想做的。So maybe one fine day if we can, I mean if it permits, we're going to actually do that as well. So once again, thank you all the live streamers. My name is KEF.
I'm Kelly.
Hopefully you guys enjoy and shout out to all the great fathers out there. Happy Father's Day.